Good afternoon, friends, and welcome to Rowena May Inspired. My name is Kelly. Here's our pal Wilby and our pumpkin stack. Come on in, say hi. You're seeing that red live button up at the top. That means you're catching us live. And I hope you are, because we are going to zhuzh up our Dollar Tree pumpkin stack today. Mother, I'm live. Jump on the live. She's commenting about my hair. You guys don't even notice my difference. You won't even notice a difference in my hair. You won't even notice. I'll show you the difference here when we get some friends to jump on and join us. Hello, Miss Kathy. How are you? Hello, Miss Mary. I told my husband, I'm like, I'm going to jump on and do a live. And he was like, whoa. He just kind of looked at me. I'm like, listen. You guys, I've worked very hard these past 3 years to get monetized for lives. And guess what? I am officially monetized for lives now. So I'm going to see if it really works. Hello, Miss Marlene and Miss Joy, Miss Denise. Hello, friends. So we're here to see. We're doing an experiment today. We're seeing if it really works. I'm going to move Wilby over to the side. Because you see we got this big old pumpkin stack there. Okay, so let me show you. Well, we'll wait just a couple. Oh, there's Mother. She's on the beach. You guys, it's been raining here in Michigan all day. It's like 64 and awfully icky. And she's up there living her best life with my aunts. Well, thank you, Miss Mary. Thank you, thank you. I know it's exciting. I know I've come a long way. I know I've come a long way, baby. Yeah. It's been a long road, but now I want to see if if it's like. You know, like, let me see something here. Let me see what this really means. What's all the hype about, right? So, here, let me show you the back of my hair. So, here's the difference. My hair looks pretty much the same in the front, right? But here, this is the business in the front and the party's in the back. Just kidding. Hold on. So, we chopped it off, and now it's kind of sassy back here. These are my curls. So, I don't even have to, if I just want to sweep on the back of my head and it's all like, you know, I'll just get up and go to work like that. They won't know. It'll be just fine, right? No, I just didn't want to. My hair's curly, so when it's long, it's too hard to manage. It's too much. It's just too much. It's too much. Hello, Miss Jen. Okay, you guys. So this is the pumpkin stack, and you're like, what did you do to it? Well, this pumpkin stack is inspired by, again, Miss Barb from the Shabby Tree, which this was too, so we're not going to go down that road tonight. We're not going to make it look like a biker pumpkin. But I drilled holes in all the pumpkins, so there's big holes down here, and you can still, whoops, I did take that off there. You can still see down here at the bottom some of the, you know, like the orange. I didn't totally cover it. This spray paint is like a textured paint. You can kind of see, no, don't look at it too close because some of it ran, but it's textured. It's like maybe you'd paint your like lawn furniture or something. Hello, Miss Sally, or Sandy, Miss Sandy. Then she put lights in it. So mine's going to go on my front porch. So I pulled out this strand of lights that I already had. Hello, Miss Patty, how are you? That I already had, you know, like I'd used at one point, but look at them, they're a mess. Let me see if I can find the end. Eeks. So, yeah, there's the end. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the lights in them first, and then I kind of want to, like, where they come together, I kind of want to add a little bit of stuff. And these are going to go out on my porch. It's going to be under my entryway. But yeah, Barb from the Shabby Tree had done hers similar to this. She used the same kind of paint. She put holes in it, but hers was in her house. But I thought it was cool. Now, I did bigger holes, and I did some smaller. Did Puppy like his pumpkin? He did like his pumpkin. It's actually, you know, we had to go to the soccer game after that other night, so it's sitting on the dining room table. There's the end again. So I got to put it in its rightful location. Its rightful location, if there is one, right? Oh, shoot, you guys, today's my Friday. Oh, we don't have to work until Tuesday now. Yay! Remember, Monday's a federal holiday. It's Columbus Day, Indigenous Peoples Day, whichever day you want to refer to it as, it is a day. Now I've got to stick this up there. Anybody ever done these before? I think I'm going to have some tape. Not sure. I don't think I should I use glue? I don't think it would hurt it, do you? I don't know that it would hurt it. Hot glue won't really hurt that, will it? Let's try. Hello, Miss Mary. Did you get your hair cut, Miss Mary? Did you get your hair cut? I know. It is. It probably. This could be really considered ugly to some people. For real. I mean, I'm not going to dispute this one because the way it's sprayed, it could be kind of ugly. But that other one, that was just wrong. And you know what? I looked up the definition of ugly. And what does it say? Repulsive. Usually having to deal with appearance, and I'm like, I know you are. I'm like, that was anything but repulsive. That's just rude. Okay, hold on. Get in there, you little turkey. I'm trying to get the top one to like stick with some glue. You've used hot glue on them? Okay. Wait, whatever. I don't get, you don't get that off. Well, I'm sorry, but don't try to walk to the mailbox because there isn't going to be any mail there. Because that's what I do. I have the day off and I know it, and I'll still walk to the mailbox. I'll be like, oh, shucks. There is no mail today. There is no mail. Okay. So hold please while I use my sparkle wand to kind of get these shoved up in here. Yeah, I think this will work good. And then we'll go through to the bottom. We'll go through to the bottom. I'm just going to kind of go around the pumpkin. I don't know how well it's going to show. I don't know. I don't need like neon flashing lights. This isn't like Christmas. You know, I noticed on the way to work the other morning that the Ford dealership here in our town has Christmas lights on their pine trees. I'm like, I mean, they must just leave them there, you know, like don't take them down. But like one section of their trees, they have like 2 sections, and one section was on. I'm like, that's interesting. No mail on Monday. Nope. If you were expecting something, you have to wait till Tuesday. Gonna have to wait till Tuesday. So everybody have a good Thursday today. I worked from home, thank goodness, because it was just, it's gross out. It's just gross. It's fall. We have a maple tree beside our driveway, and the leaves are just pouring off it with the rain. Yes, I did get my hair chopped 7 inches and went back to the bob style cut. I love it. I forgot how, I know, that's how I feel with mine in the back. I like it. I like it. 7 inches, that's a lot. That was a lot. All right, before we go on to the next pumpkin, I'm going to turn the lights on so I can see how well, you know, like how much it's really going to show. So I'm just going to set that there just like that so you can see. Let me turn off the, oh, that's not so bad. This is probably a better side right there. So it doesn't have those splotchy marks. That's kind of nice, isn't it? It's kind of nice. I like that. It's not supposed to be like super bright. Hello, Miss Stephanie. How are you, friend? Do you guys like that? I think I like that. That looks like it's enough. I don't think we need to have any more. Maybe I could do just one more little spot coming right out into the next one, and that would be good. Because that gives like maybe 2 more lights in there. Let's try that. Hold on. Let's try it. So we're getting the lights arranged in here. And then we're going to go on to do some little decor, you know, some little, probably some leaves and such in between the pumpkin stacks. So, I went to the Dollar Tree, the one that has the plus. We have 2 of them now that have the plus. I think there's just the 2 in the town that have it so far. And the one where I got these didn't have any more of them. You know, because I got 2. And what I didn't realize when I bought the 2, because originally I was like, I'm going to do 2 of these, one for like each side of my door. All right, I think that's good. Is that the one stack had an orange, yellow, and white pumpkin. How long are the strand of lights? Well, let me, hold on. So you just stick this in like this, right? Because we got to go down through. So I'm going to go, hold on. Get in there, get in there. I'll look at the box. These lights came from Sam's Club. Good gravy. Hold on. Get in there. Get in there. And one for you. No, I was going to have 2. I was going to have 2, right? Okay. So, gotta it good there. I never guessed. And I realized that I got one that has the orange, yellow, and white. And I was like, well, shoot, that's not going to work with my spray paint like I was going to do this. So I only did the one. And I think because there was no more. They didn't have any more at the Dollar Tree. That particular one. I didn't check the other one. But I think what I'll do is I'll end up, hello, Miss Donna, how are you, friend? I think I'll just end up doing the snowman. I'll make the snowman because the one pumpkin, the white one is the top one. I'll just end up making the snowman out of it like people are doing. So I'll just have one of each, which is probably plenty, you know, but I thought two would be cute by the front door. But when I get all this stuff up on my front porch, I will show pictures of how my front looks. I'm getting there. This needs to get out there, and then I need to get some real pumpkins, you know. My sister, she grew some real pumpkins this year. I asked her if she grew any woody ones, and she said no. So, hold on, I'm looking for some, over here in this mess, I'm looking for some glue sticks, because I'm getting low. Alright. But yeah, she grew some little pumpkins. That's cool. Alright, let's see how we're doing here. I think this will work out good. I'll grab that box so I can tell you how long these stranded lights are. But if you have a Sam's Club, they probably have something like this similar on Amazon, but on Sam's Club they have them like every year. But they probably have them out now because they have Christmas stuff out already. Already got the Christmas stuff. They got the, you know, the yard blow-ups. I told my husband, I go, can we get one of these? He was like, no. Oh, I don't know if they do or not. I don't know, but I just see people take them and paint them white and turn them into the snowman. I think they're stinking cute. Because, you know, when you see the pictures online, they might look bigger than they really are. I mean, remember, they're only $5. They're not like monster huge pumpkins, you know. But I guess, you know, sometimes you think, oh, it's going to be really big. And then it's not as big as you think it is, but they're kind of cute. Okay, hold on. I think that one kind of came loose in here. It's a longer stick now. It's hard to stick that in there. Okay, hold on. A little challenging, not going to lie. But I think the way this is in here, if I ever want to just take the lights off, they'll probably pull right off there. It's just plastic, right? Hello, Miss Sue. How are you, friend? We're just putting some lights in our pumpkin stack. We're starting this off. I probably could have done this ahead of time, but, you know, I didn't. I wanted to spend some time with you. Has anybody seen an ad yet? Has anybody seen an ad pop up while they're watching me? And you're like, ew, that's so annoying. It's like a commercial. But I just want to know, anybody seen one? Because that's the clue, or that's telling me that this whole process is working. Well, tell me if you've seen an ad pop up and you're like annoyed by it. No ads. Oh. You saw one? Miss Pat saw one. Okay, cool. Cool. That's what I want. That's what I wanted. I want to just know if you're actually seeing them. There was this big thing with crafters that we all have these thought processes. Hello, Miss Devonna. How are you, friend? Like when something changes, like, you know, if an algorithm changes, everybody, you know, and I don't want to say they freak out, but everybody's like, what happened? What changed? Why did this happen? Well, I get why they get upset, because we do make money off from doing these just because of the ads that pop up. It's just like a commercial for a TV show, right? People are paying to put those ads out, so you can see an ad come across and you're like, oh, maybe I want to buy that. And they're like, oh, that's how they sell their stuff. But, whoops, come back. But there was this theory out there, and you know, it's kind of like, I chalk it up, and I'm still not convinced, but I'm still one of those people that's just like, show me the data, show me the proof that it's really, don't tell me they said, and I'm like, who's they? When myself as a creator goes on to another business page and watches their page as my business, as opposed to as my personal page, they say the ads, oh, you saw one too, Miss Devon? Awesome. They say the ads don't pop up. So that would be costing, like, even though people are watching, the ads aren't generating. And I'm like, how do we know this? But then people will say, yeah, because when I go on as this page, I don't see them, but I do. But like Miss Kathy said, she hasn't seen one, but others have. So I'm skeptical of that whole theory. But anyway, that's when you started seeing people like, okay, that's looking cool. No, I have to turn these just right because I got some good spray on some and some, I mean, it kind of looks kind of, and it could be my lighting in here too. Let me tell you, like, when I look at it from in the camera, I'm like, ew, that looks kind of gross. But it doesn't look so bad in person, really. Okay, so we got to glue this bottom one. I think we got a good amount left here to fill this bottom one. So I drilled holes in these with like the bottom one is a paddle drill. A drill bit. You've never seen an ad on a live. Well, you're on a list. No, I'm just kidding. You're on a list. Some of the ads used to pop up in like, say, like your regularly programmed blah 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 will be right back. Some of them just banner across the bottom. So it might not be. Maybe you're just ignoring them and you're not noticing them. You just saw an ad, Miss Teresa? Yes. So are they banner ads? Is that what you guys are seeing? Are banner ads just like at the bottom so it's not annoying you? Like it's not taking you out of the video and bringing you back or out of the live? That's what I'm curious to know. I mean, I wouldn't mind I'm sure I'm on somebody's list. No, we want you to be on the ad list. Just kidding. I was just curious. I'm glad to know that it's working. So then I can go and see how well it's working after the fact. You guys, it took me a long time. They kept rejecting me for some odd reason. And I'm like, why am I being rejected? I feel targeted. Northwell Health Radio. Oh, over your hand. Wait. Oh, really? The Northwell. I see. And I wonder if the ads are like regional, like to where you're from, like when you're watching TV, guys, sorry, these are twisted up right now. I gotta figure out how to get them undone. You know how like when you're watching TV and there'll be like local ads, like funeral homes and such. You're not gonna go to a funeral home in Battle Creek. Yes, banner ads. They take you out of replays, then come back to live. Oh, they actually take you out? Oh, see, that's the one that's like kind of annoying. But apparently it still counts. Like, even if it's... Okay, maybe I'm just going to stick these in here like this, because... Let's see if we can just spread them around a little bit. Okay. Put some glue in here. So if you're just joining, you're wondering what this hot mess is. These are the Dollar Tree pumpkin stacks that I took and I drilled holes in. And goodness, lay down. And now I'm hot gluing some lights in here. Yes, some are local to your area. Okay, cool. Hello, Miss Lori. How are you, friend? Must be it's advertising a booth at New York Comic Con. Oh, that's interesting. I bet you. I mean, I would think that being a craft page, they're probably, like targeting the audience, right? Because they know. You guys, I can see, like, my audience is, like, I have a large percentage of my followers are in the 45 age range and up. It shows that. I have, like, 2% male following. I mean, it gives us all that data. I don't know how I have 2%. I don't know who those two. It's probably Ralph and my husband, right? Justin. Ralph, my husband. Wait, no, I've got some friends that have liked my sons, like, they follow the page, but they don't necessarily follow, you know what I mean? They're just like, okay, Mom, I'll follow your page. I'm not watching you craft. Okay, that's fine. You're going to take a picture of the Bates Motel. Oh, when you come, Mother's in the UP, and they're going to go past the Bates Motel. You guys aren't gonna stop in and stay a night? Stay a night just for fun? Just for fun? I wonder if they get a lot of people. I would be weird. Because I saw a commercial for the new Exorcist movie. You guys ever watch The Exorcist? I remember watching that back when I was in high school. But new one's looking kind of creepy. I mean, I think it was probably just as creepy. You've only seen Hobby Lobby when watching something other than... Oh, okay. Well, that would make sense for Hobby Lobby to have... Come on, stick. All right, we're almost done, I swear. And we'll get to the decorating. I'm just trying to get these glued in here, and they're kind of just... The glue's not wanting to stick. Anything but my sparkle wand here. Tell her not to shower. Mom, they say don't shower there. Yes, my 14-year-old granddaughter wants me to take her to see The Exorcist. She's always loved scary movies. You love horror movies, but that one I don't watch. I just saw, like, because I watch Big Brother, and on the episode of Big Brother this week, they had, like, you know, somebody one of the rewards was to be able to watch The Exorcist, and so they were showing their reaction, and every time, you know, like, they would jump. It was like, oh, scary. I don't know. It might be fun to kind of go and watch it in the movie theater. Maybe my husband and I'll have to do that this weekend. If it's got to be in theaters, like maybe tomorrow, right? Tomorrow we could do it. I never watched scary movies. Like I told you guys, our second date was to what's called the Scream Park, which was like all these haunted houses. I had to take a Xanax while I was there because I was so freaked. And then I think the Xanax had like the opposite effect, and I was yelling at the people at the people trying to scare us. I was like, "Ah!" to them, and I think it turned me into like a zombie. Hello, Miss Doodle Denise Designs. You saw a third ad. Okay, it's not interrupted because I don't want it to annoy you all. Good Lord, I just hope it's just you know, just at the bottom. Okay, so here's our little box. I'm gonna glue. I'm not gonna glue the box. I don't think. Maybe I'll just put a little. Maybe I'll tape that in. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. So on my second date with my husband, I have to take a Xanax just to get through it. That should have been my sign right there. I wonder if he's watching. That should have been the sign. I gotta take. You only see ads on Reels and replays. Well, we're gonna have to talk to Mr. Facebook about that. Why is Kathy not getting to see those? That's rude. Whoops. Okay, I am gonna put a little glue here. I'm pretty sure that this will just pop up. I'm just trying to get this to sit at the bottom. Ooh, I don't even know if okay. Maybe I'll have that in the back. I bet you I didn't have it in the back, but that's okay. Just X out of the ad and it goes away until the next one. Yeah, you can X out of them because it doesn't. I don't think that like affects like. It doesn't mean like they're still there. Okay, you guys, check it out. Check it out. Now, it might look kind of weird, but I think it's going to be okay. So, I need to find the front. Okay, here's where I know where I'm going to do my front on this bottom one. I broke this. See this one right here? My bit got a little crazy. Kelly doesn't get credit if we... Oh, I think I do, though. I think I do. I for some reason, I think they said you can, but maybe not. I don't know. If you do, it's okay. I mean, I understand. I'd rather have you be here than be annoyed by ads. I mean, I just want to know the ads are working, honestly, because it took me about... I mean, well, for one, that's what you work for, right? You work to get your page to the level where you can get ads. But then it took me, like, I don't know. I first applied for ads when I was in New York. Yeah, tell mother. Stop Xing out, mother. Sit through that commercial. Just kidding. I don't know. I'll find that out. I'll check with my people to confirm that. But I think they said no. Okay, so this is gonna be our front right here. I think that's our front right there. Because even though in the light right there it looks crappy, to me it looks icky. Looking at it like this does not look icky. I like that. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to put some stuff in between here. I think you have to watch 3 seconds. Oh, okay, so watch 3, oh my gosh, 3 seconds is yeah. That's doable, right? It was in your way. I know, that's the thing, it probably is in your way. That's what they're just like the commercials. Okay, you guys, we got all our different things. So I thought it might be kind of cool to put some of these like fall leaves. Look at these fall leaves. Let's just hot glue some things on here. I think you have to watch replays for a minimum 3 minutes minimum before she gets credit for a replay. Yeah, so but that's not the ad. That's a replay, and that's why I do the that's why when I do my pre-records, they're at least like 5 minutes long. So yeah, you guys, I'm not gonna complain. I'm doing pretty well with the in-stream ads, which is not on a live. So there's different ways to get. Where'd my? Okay. So on the lives is different than like in-stream. Suki said hearts help a lot of too. Oh well, I don't know. I don't know what really helps. I don't get like, there's no like reaction bonus, like that kind of thing. So it's not like they say, oh, you had so many people do this today. The reels, when you watch the reels, those with original content. So when I post a picture of my dogs or a video of my dogs, if you just watch those for a couple seconds, that, you know, or I don't think those have to be. I mean, those are not long. Those are not 3 minute reels. It can't be that long. They're really short. They don't let you have that long. You like the leaves? Okay, yeah. I'm gonna bring some down. I'll turn it around just a second. I'm gonna put some on here, make it look a little bit better before I show you. Before you go, oh, because it kind of looks kind of funny. These were the leaves I got from an estate sale. I was telling my sister, there's, oh, ouch, ouch, ouch. There's only one estate sale here in the city this week, and it's like right around the corner from here. So she said, I checked it out. It doesn't look like it's worth it. And I said, yeah, I think for one, the traffic's going to be awful because it's on a main road right by an intersection, and I don't think it's going to be good. And it's a very small house, and I'm just like, I don't think it's going to be worth it either. Yeah. Okay. Let me put another one on here. What'd you say? Replays, not reels. What? Replays? What do you mean replays, not reels? You're talking about 3 minutes on the replay? Yeah. The reels, but we get paid off reels too. Sorry about that. Some turkey was trying to call me from Massachusetts. He's trying to call me from Massachusetts. I don't know anybody from Massachusetts. Go away. Wait, do I know somebody from Massachusetts? Wait, was it Miss, oh, what's her name? God, why did it just, Miss Loretta, she's from Massachusetts. It froze because somebody was trying to call me. Somebody tried to call me. Okay, check it out. Looks like it has wings. Caw-caw, caw-caw. Yeah, that's why, because somebody was trying to call me from Massachusetts. What the heck? I don't know anybody from Massachusetts. Well, I do know Miss Loretta, but I don't think she's calling me. I could be wrong. I mean, maybe she's just like, hey, I need to talk to you, but I don't think so. I've been getting some spam calls lately. Don't love that. Don't love that at all. All right, let's do some more down here. Okay, I gotta remember. I'm pretty sure, like, this could be a one and done year pumpkin. You know, like, I don't know how this will hold up. Just saying. $5. I can always pull these leaves off. I just don't know how this will hold up. It's gonna be covered under the porch, but I don't know how, you know, how well it'll hold up. You got kicked out. Well, that's because somebody from the East Coast was trying to call me. I don't know what they wanted. They need to go away. Don't call me. Don't call me. All right, let's see. I'll bring that one across there. If I start to watch a replay and watch 10 minutes and get off and come back and fast forward through 10 minutes and watch. I think honestly, all you have to do is watch, like, I think it's on the replays, I think if you just watch for like 3 minutes, I think it's 3 minutes, and then it gives us credit as a watch replay. But you guys, I mean, a lot of times I probably watch 3 minutes of probably most of the replays that I watch, because I'll fast forward to get where I need to be. So a combination of watching the beginning, fast forwarding, you know, because you can't watch everybody, you know, like I don't have all day. I mean, my husband and my mother and my sister will tell you, you're on your phone all the time. You probably could, but I can't. Oh, I could probably spray it. I could spray. Okay, I'm going to take 2 more of these brown leaves, and then we're going to be done with the brown leaves, and we'll start adding some more stuff here. I'm just trying to zhuzh this up. Zhuzh it up. I'll turn it around so you guys can see it. Because I think it'll be pretty. Adding this on here. Okay. All right. Yeah, I just, with gluing these onto the front like this. Okay, so I did the bottom one, I put right across the bottom like that. It looks kind of cool, doesn't it? When you bring it in, and you can just see it darken up. I'll put another one right there in the center just to give it a base of brown leaves. Brown leaves. These are what are in my yard right now. Well, I mean, they're maple.
Hey,
yeah.
where are my pumpkins at?
It's on the kitchen table, or on the dining room table where I made it for you the other night.
No, the ones stackable ones.
I don't know. Probably the Dollar Tree. Maybe you should bring little Peanut down here.
He's outside.
Oh, he is? Is he? Or are you just saying that 'cause you don't want to bring him down? They're saying, really, Blake? Really, Blake?
Well, there's about 20 steps between you and me, and my hips on fire.
Oh, that's true. Okay, never mind. Go away. Go away. Go away. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Now, if we get this one to lay down a little bit right here so it doesn't look so wingy. Wingy. Thank you, Miss Lisa. Thank you, friend. We're just zhuzhing up the Dollar Tree pumpkin stack for the front porch. Probably when I get it done, I can take it out, take a picture of it tonight. So Edgar learned how to use the dog door, and he's so funny. I mean, he just books it in and out of the dog door with the 3 of them. He's just one of the gang now. He's just one of the gang. You guys, I want to use these. But I don't know if they would look cute on here. But are these not cute? These came from Hobby Lobby. I don't know. I probably should just put them in something, right? Like a little vase or something. I don't know. They're just cute. All right, I think we're done with the brown leaves. Now, I do have some, I still have some sunflowers. Let me pop one of these sunflowers up here. Good. Apparently that wasn't part of it. Oh, that might be pretty to put like a sunflower on here. Maybe one down here. And one up at the top. Apparently, you're supposed to go like that. And then it looks like flowers from the Wizard of Oz. It's my story. You saw him in the video bringing up the rear. Oh, did I post it? I couldn't remember. Wait a minute. I think I posted it for a minute with the Who Let the Dogs Out, and then I took it down. I think it should be gone because I was afraid before I got monetized, I was afraid that it was going to affect my... They're sticklers about your use of music. You know, they don't like the music. So I put it up and then I was like, oh shoot, because I hadn't been confirmed as monetized yet. And I was like, oh my gosh, I don't want to mess up that whole process by getting a violation because I had usually it'll just say you're not getting monetized because you used music that has, you know, rights or whatever. And there is some music that, you know, is usable. You'll see some crafters will have music in there, but it'll tell you. But even if it does say it's usable, a lot of times it'll still ding you. I'm just like, well, then why did you say it was usable? But anyway, it's just a racket. They just want to drive you nuts and make you have all these rules. It's a racket. I think that's what my grandma Snyder, my grandma Rowing would say it was a racket. I think she liked to say that. It's a racket. All right, so I'm just gluing the back of these just to hopefully make them stay together. Stay together, please. Yeah, he's so cute. He loves it. And right now we got the concrete poured on for our hot tub. That's gonna be pretty. So nobody can go out the door. So we've been having to take Gabby out the front on a leash. And the first day she put the brakes on like nobody's business, and she was like, "Oh heck no! Am I going out this door? You gotta work." Thanks, Miss Kathy. You can fast forward to the end when you come back later. She thinks that she's going to the vet. I know. I told Blake, I'm like, she thinks you're taking her to the vet because she's smart. She knows that when the leash goes on, usually that's where she's going because she doesn't go anywhere because she's blind, right? We don't take her anywhere. Look at that. That's pretty. Love that. Oh, shucks. I have to put another layer of glue on there. For the next one, I'll have to make sure I just leave that green piece off. Apparently, we just need to go down to that bottom. We'll see if it sticks now. All those layers are persnickety. How did you make the holes? Miss Janita, I made the holes with, I used my drill. So I have a drill bit about this size for these little ones up here. I think this, yeah. These are the little ones at the top and the top pumpkin. And then there's a medium size. I bought this little kit at Walmart, and they're paddle. It was cheaper to buy the paddle ones than to buy, you know, like the individual. All right, let me see if this is going to work. I might have to just take that off there. Let's see if that'll get that to sit there. No, let me just take this green one off. Now we know that's going to be a pain in the rumpus. Let me put a little glue on this part. Yeah, so I used the paddle, and it worked nice. You just have to be careful because it's just plastic. So you're using the drill on plastic. So you gotta just kind of be careful. All right, let's put this one over here. Just gotta be careful. And like I said, I had one of them that gave me fits. You could see it kind of jerked on me. And that's why it kind of ripped in the back. Okay, so here's what we have now. Look, we have two sunflowers. Oh, that looks cute. You have a dachshund too, and they are very smart. Yes. Hello, Miss Rita. How are you, friend? Yeah, they're smart, all right. All right, I feel like I need to, this still is being a pain. All right, you're coming off there. Shoot, that took the whole... Okay. Hold, please. Here, we're just going to put this in layers. You get on there. You already have the glue on you. And then let's put a little bit more glue on this one. This is kind of a mess. Thank you, Miss Donna. This is, I'm glad it's looking good because it's a mess. It's kind of a mess right at the moment. Kind of a mess. Okay, now we've got multiple layers of glue here. We should be good. You bring it back over into the... So you could just get a stack. You don't have to put holes in it. You don't, because you can see the light. I'm sure you can see the lights right through it because you can see. I mean, it's. But I wanted to do a little more. Like I said, this was inspired by Barb from the Shabby Tree because she put holes in hers and put lights in it. I thought, oh, that's really cool. I like that idea. So that was my inspiration picture to go with. Okay, so let me see what we can do for some little more flowers here. Or maybe some leaves. Let's add a little bit more, just a little color. You like that, Mother? Let's add a couple of just brighter, a little bit brighter leaves. You can add as much as you want. You could stop here. Just add a couple more leaves in there. Just a little orange. I don't even know how well you can even see that on the camera. A little orange there. Here's a kind of a, these are weird. These almost look like they're faded. They're weird leaves, but they're cool. They're cool, they're just different. Let's go up with that one. A little different. I don't even know what kind of leaf that is. That's a little different. Maybe going up there like that. Just doing its thing. All right, let me see. These are cute flowers. Maybe we can see if we can get a couple of those in there and see if they look cute. Let's see. Goodness. I'm just going to sit those there for a second to see if I like them. I'm not going to glue anything until I go give it a once. Oh, those are pretty. Look at those combination. Those are really pretty. I don't think I want to use those on this, but they're pretty. They're pretty. There's that. Got one of these orange ones. Pop that off there. Maybe that would be pretty kind of, you got like some, can you guys see that? It's kind of hard to see it in the shadow. They're like next to the sunflower. Let me just leave those sitting right there. And then we'll grab another one. Let's see if there's another yellow one. What was that yellow one? I got oranges in it. Up here. Kind of do the same thing up here. So we have two of them. Why not, right? Why not? Making a mess. Making a mess. I'm glad we don't have soccer tonight. Oh my gosh, it's awful. It's an awful, icky night. No soccer. Soccer's almost over. Thank goodness. Whoops, did I say that out loud? I mean, did I whisper that? Did I whisper that? I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I don't know why I told Blake, I said, you know, we need to, his daughter doesn't play sports. So I'm like, we need to go watch your niece. Your niece, yeah, she's like I think she's in 8th grade. We need to go watch her play volleyball. Because, and then when she plays basketball, it's like, I need to see some girls' sports, right? Like, all this soccer and lacrosse, and I'm just not. Swimming. I'm just not. We didn't have swimming in Athens. We didn't have a pool. We didn't have that. I'm not used to that, you know? I mean, I'm not opposed to it. It's exciting, but, I mean, I want to see girls' sports. Not that girls don't swim, duh. But, you know what I'm saying? If you don't have anybody... All right, check it out. I think this is looking cute, you guys. Now, I'm going to have to figure out what we're going to do up here. I feel like we're going to have to put a bow up here. Are we not? We're going to have to put a bow. We have to put some up there. Or do I need to put flowers up here too? Should I just put leaves up there? Hello, Miss Mitzi. I feel like I was ignoring up there. I was just ignoring the whole situation was going on above. What do you think? I'm trying to decide. Maybe one more. Let me see about this flower. These are just little, like, I don't know what they are. Probably from Dollar Tree. Put one of those in the middle right there. Maybe that would be cute. It's kind of like a little cluster. See them right there? I think that's cute. I guess I'm just sticking flowers randomly into this little thing. Into this little thing. There's no rhyme or reason. Just sticking them here and there and calling it good. Just want to see how this lights up at night. That's what I'm most excited for. This is going to look at night. And these lights that I'm using are timered. I'll show you guys the box. They're from Sam's Club. They're timered. So now that they're on, they'll be on, what, 6 hours, I think? And then they're off for 18 and they'll come back on. So I don't have to worry about it until they start to get dim because, you know, their battery's, you know, running out. And then I just go out and put new batteries in it. And it's open at the bottom, so that's easy to fix. Okay, check it out so far. This is our front. So we got coming down the side. Now we could put, I don't know, maybe we'll put another leaf over here on this side. Let's see, we'll put one of these red leaves over here. Give it a little red. That'll be pretty. Give it a little red. So what's everybody working on right now? What crafts are y'all working on? Anything exciting? Y'all flip to Christmas already? I'll flip over to Christmas. I get this fall decor out on the front porch and then I can work on flipping to Christmas. I'm going to try to hold that one down there. It's kind of not wanting to stay really well. Alright. I don't like that one. Put a little tiny little bright one with it. Why not? Why not? Let's see. We'll put that going in another direction. Ready to work on Christmas, but I do love the fall. I do too, Miss Sue. I do. Oh my gosh, I do too. And then I love, yeah, I know. I say that. I'm like, oh, but I love fall. I do love the fall crafts. But you're right. It's like we're gonna do Christmas too. But I mean, all the stores have Christmas out. Pretty much. They've all got it out there. All right, I think. What do you guys think? There's our bottom. Let me pull it back because it's in the shadow of the light because the lighting's awful down here. There's our bottom. There's our middle. But what are we going to do at the top? Finish the last of the baby shower decorations of favors. Nice. You're working on some fabric pumpkins, but now I'm about to be done with fall. Yes. What do you guys think about the top? Maybe I should put up the base of with leaves again. Should have thought about that. Maybe I should do that. Oh, you know what? I do have these. Maybe I should throw a couple of these little pokey berries. Put these pokey berries in there. This might be fun. Or not. Let's see. Oh, those might be kind of fun. Let me see if they would be fun or not. I mean, I could stick them in there like that. See how they're sticking out there? I think they're fun. They're fall. They're fun. They're fall and they're fun. Let's go with it. I haven't used these on anything yet, so let's just stick a couple in here and just give it a little glue strands everywhere. Glue strands everywhere. God, they're awful. So I'm getting a new boss next week. Let me whisper for a minute. Getting a new boss next week. And I can't wait. I mean, I can't wait to meet him because I've got questions. Of course I do, right? I've got questions. First of all, he lives in the school district that I am from, right? And like, has he always lived there? I don't know, right? Okay, look, I put one up here and one over here, right there. So I don't know. Do I know him? And I don't know I know him, or I don't know. No, apparently he's from the area, so I mean, but I don't know that he is like always, lived in the area. So I'm perplexed to meet my new boss. Perplexed. Okay, we're gonna do 2 more. So let me see the way I did those. We do them a little bit different, so they look a little different. So yes, I mean, I'm perplexed. I do my investigative work. I had to do the investigative work and find out what's the sitch. Okay, that one's coming off there. We'll do one coming up over here. Yes. Okay. Hello, Miss Shauna. How are you? So we're working on this. Oh goodness, we have to get another glue stick. We're zhuzhing up this pumpkin. I'll show you what we have so far. It's looking cute. All right, so I went the opposite. This one is coming down over here, and this one's up there, going up over there. That's cute. That looks so cute. I love that. All right, the top. Did anybody tell me what I'm going to do with the top? Come on, y'all have lots of things to say. Where are you at? Here's some smaller leaves. Let's look at these smaller ones. Maybe these would be pretty up here at the top. Okay. Let me put these smaller ones. These are not as brown, but they're smaller. So maybe they would look nicer. They're smaller. Okay. Almost got to reach up there. The berries is what it's needed. Nice. Okay. All right. Okay. I have a bag of glue sticks here, like somewhere. And why? I mean, can you imagine why I can't find them? Because I've got all this on my table. I thought I had a bag of glue sticks anyway. Oh, please. Oh wait, here they are. There's only 2 left, but there's still a bag. All right. Raining and cold here? Yes, Miss Shauna, it is here too. It is raining and cold. I mean, 64, but it's damp and it was like literally pouring rain, like all day. Like the guy who did our concrete was supposed to come back and like saw cut it today, but I assume he just didn't or couldn't because of the rain. I don't know if he couldn't, but he didn't. Which I don't blame him. It's pouring all day. So he'll probably be here tomorrow. Okay, so let me bring that so you can see what I did. I put 2 of them on there. 2 of them on there. Let me see about... I have some smaller ones. I'm still looking... Oh, I've got a couple more smaller ones right here. Let's do 2 more. 2 more. Oh, they're calling for snow tonight. What? For heaven's sakes. That's a bit extreme, isn't it? That is a bit extreme. Not ready for snow. Good Lord. If they said it was going to snow here, I'd cry. I'm like, well, no, we don't even have the hot tub ready yet. We gotta have that first. Then you can snow. We're not ready for it. We're not ready for the snow. Oh my goodness. we're gonna put the 4 leaves in here, and then we gotta probably put a, I don't know. All right, there's our leaves at the top. Maybe I should just put some small flowers up there to Crazy Canada, right? Right. All right, so let me see if I can find, maybe I should just put some small flowers up at the top. Looks like a sunflower. That's too big. I almost feel like I just needed to make a bow right there, you guys. Make a nice little bow. Gotta go, we're off to hunt for Youper rocks. Well, have fun. I don't know what a Youper rock is, but mother's on the prowl for a Youper rock. I don't know what that is. I don't know. They showed a picture the other night of their teeth glowing in the dark or something. I don't know what those crazy ladies are doing up there. Okay, what a bow. What do you guys think? A bow? Oh, I could always use this. This is that really pretty material. I could use this. That might be pretty. Let's see. Well, let's see. Guys, I've got a bit of a headache today. I'm not going to lie. Got a bit of a headache. Maybe it's the weather. I don't know. Bit of a headache. Okay, I'm going to rip a big long piece here. I'm going to rip a big long piece. Okay. This was just left out from the other day when I was messing around. Maybe we'll just do one bow with just this one piece and we'll see what it looks like. I don't need a lot. This is going outside, so, and it's, you know. Sorry, this big pumpkin is blocking my, I will use this piece of twine. It's a little bit thicker than I'd like, but we'll just use it. You don't need a huge bow on this, but I think it might be just nice to have it. I'm excited to put this out there and see what it looks like to me. This is gonna sit on, I have like a smaller milk carton. No, milk can. Milk carton. A milk can. I have 2 milk cans on my front porch, and one's bigger and one's smaller. I'm going to put it on the smaller one. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to put on the big one yet, but the big one had the fern. We had a fern on it all summer. It had our little fireworks in it that we made. But I took the fireworks and put those away, at, you know, after 4th of July, and the fern. I got the fern like on clearance from Walmart because they kind of like in the beginning of the season they kind of neglected it and it kind of was sad, and I kind of, you know, nursed it back to, you know, not being sad anymore. But then, you know, I kind of was like, all right, I'm over the fern. I'm over it. And he went into the recycle, you know, yard waste bin. So I'm gonna grab the box. The lights are, they're like, I'm gonna grab the box. They're from Sam's Club. I want to say they are like fairy lights. But let me grab the box. Let me trim this down. I'm just gonna go ahead and tie this. Like I said, this twine I'm tying this with is way thicker than I really wanted, but I gotta locate some more twine. I've got some around here that's thinner, but my twine supply over here ran out. So we just used our mini Bodabra to whip up this little bow, and I'm gonna flip it around and give it a whirl. Get our tails in the right direction. Flip that to the back and give it a little tie. Yeah, I will grab the box. It's at the end of my table over here. Turn that off. There. Kind of get that more to the center. I think that'll look cute. Get that more the same length there. We'll angle cut it. See if I can find it. I thought there was a bug crawling across my table, and it was one of those things I clipped off. It was this right here. It was this yellow, green piece. But the way it was rolling, I thought it was like, we have earwigs. You guys have earwigs? I thought it was, for a minute, I thought it was, because it was rolling across the table, so it looked like it was moving really quick. I was like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm going to glue this on here. Let's get it straight. You don't have to use a bow. Like I said, it's going to go outside. You don't have to use a bow, but I think it looks cute. Okay, we got a bow on there. I think it looks cute. Now I have to put something in the middle of the bow, and then we'll be done. Just like that. All right, let me grab the box. It's right here. So I can show you what it looks like. But I'm sure you could probably find these on Amazon, but they have these at Sam's Club. They're called LED micro wire lights, and I get the cool white. And there's 4 sets of 60 count lights. So I have 2 on there I haven't even used yet. Like I must have used these for something. I just shoved them back in. Or I probably had them up in my display, because usually I'll change. And they have like, well, hold on. You know what? Actually, that one that I put in there isn't that one. Hold on. That one is different. These are the ones with all the settings on it. So I'm not sure what setting those have on them. They have a timer on them. I know those though, but the one that's in there does not have the block that this big one that has like all the different settings. Like you can do pulsing, chasing, slow glow, you know, fade in and out, twinkle, flash, steady. Those are, so that's the Sam's Club ones. So you get 240 lights, which is a ton. So this is a little bit different one. I must have thrown in there because it hit the box is different, but it's a timer one because it says timer on it. Okay, so put some. Maybe I'll just put one of these little flowers right on the middle there. Oh yeah, that's cute. We're gonna do that. We're gonna end it with this cute little flower right in the middle. Okay, there it is. See it? Didn't they turn out cute? I love this. This is so cute. All the lights are all still holding up all the way up in there. I will set it out on my front porch, and then when it gets dark, then I'll take a picture of it so you can see what it looks like in the dark. But I'll take a picture of it. So I think it looks so cute. And all of these, the berries are from Hobby Lobby. All the flowers and I think these ones right here are from Dollar Tree, but the other ones are from estate sales. The leaves, the sunflowers are from estate sale. The materials from estate sale. I think it turned out really cute. Thank you, Miss Denise. First time here, but we'll definitely be back. Well, welcome, Miss Ruth. Welcome. You like the pumpkin? Well, thank you so much, you guys. If you have a Dollar Tree Plus in your area, check for these pumpkins if you want to make one of your own. I just decided to add all this cuteness to it to put it out on my front porch. But guys, I hope you enjoyed this, and I will be back. Let's see, no, not tomorrow. Saturday, I believe I'll post the event. I think I'm on at like maybe 5 p.m. on Saturday. It's a 3-page event. It's stand tall crafting, vintage country crafting, and Angie's page. I can't remember what her page is called. Shoot, my bad. Simple. Can't remember. I'm sorry. You're new here, Miss Kathy. Well, welcome. You'll watch again. Well, I hope you decide to hit the follow button and come back and also, friends, if you're new, I do have a Telegram notification. So if you have Telegram on your phone, then if you have that on, you want to add me in. I have that pinned to the top of my page. Miss Lynn, the back of my hair is the difference. It's all different. It's different. It's short. That's why I said you guys probably wouldn't be able to tell, but it's definitely different. So hello, Miss Liz and Miss Barb. You guys, this is what we did today. I think it turned out so cute. I can't wait to put it on my front porch. It's going to go out there right now. I'm going to take a picture of it. I'll post it, then I'll post it again when it's dark, so, which won't be too long because it's so dreary out anyway. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you all. Have a great night. Bye-bye.